Well, hello everybody. First time using this new laptop to make a video, and there's a big light bulb above my head that makes it look like I've got a weird idea. Hang on a minute, I'll sort that out. Oh, that's worse, but fuck it, I don't care. At least now you can see me without it making it look like I've got a weird idea. In fact, I have got a weird idea. I've got several weird ideas. I have many weird ideas a day. But anyway, that's not all I want to talk about. What I want to talk about is obviously what I posted as the description of this. That's a first. Yeah, that is a first. Basically, I was just found out that police somewhere in England, fuck knows where, if anyone can tell me where, drop it in the comments, have arrested pro-Palestine supporters. Well, that makes a fucking change, doesn't it? Because usually they get away with everything, and they can be a fucking, like, they could be shouting fucking horrible crap, right? And the police don't do shit, right? And then you get like a pro-Israel group, right? And they're like relatively peaceful, right? And they're not saying anything horrible or anything like that, and they all get arrested, right? But it seems that a pro-Palestine protest recently had a number of arrests. Well, that makes a fucking change in this country, because up until now they've been getting away with all the crap that they do. It's very interesting that they've actually been arrested. I wonder if they'll actually be charged. Probably not. Whereas the ones on the opposite side will get fast tracked for the justice system, and it will be 3 days between arrest, charge, conviction, and sentence. You know, and of course, people in this country, but believe it or not, I shit you not, ladies and gentlemen around the world, I shit you not. Here in England, right, you can find it by a simple Google search, maybe. Right, a person not too long ago was arrested, charged, convicted, and sentenced for implying that a police officer's horse might be gay. Basically, a slightly drunk man said to a police officer, "Yeah, I think your horse might be gay, mate." Right? And he got arrested for that. Now, can you imagine him in prison, right? He stood next to another guy in prison, right? He's like, "Oh yeah, what are you in for?" "Oh, I raped someone," or something like that. "Oh yeah, right. What are you in for?" "Oh, I was shoplifting," and so on and so forth. Right? Yeah. "What are you in for?" "I said the police officer's horse was gay." You ain't gonna believe him, are you? You're gonna go, "Fuck off." It's like, you are? No, really? Yeah. Fucking. Well, you can't Google it because you're in prison. But sure, you can't Google things in prison. I'm not sure about that one. Maybe someone. I was going to say maybe someone in prison can tell me. But no, they can't, can they? Because they're not fucking watching this unless they're watching it on like a smuggled in phone or something like that. If you're in prison and you're watching this on a smuggled in phone, like, there's something wrong with you. Because there's better things you'll be watching, you get onto Pornhub or something like that, You shouldn't be watching this video while you're in prison. You really shouldn't. Right? But then again, I might be joining you in there soon anyway. So, it'd be good to make some friends. If you're watching this in prison, I might be joining you soon. Right? Because it seems that two-tier Keir Starlin is really, really cracking down on what people say on the internet. Yeah, especially with regards to illegal immigrants. If you say anything bad about the illegal immigration system in this country, system is a weird choice of words. If you say anything negative about illegal immigration in this country, and that the fact that the government isn't doing anything about it, and that they really fucking should, well, you can get in some serious fucking trouble, and then you can find yourself in prison. Yeah, because now two-tier Keir Starlin has decided that he's going to set up a special police task force, to monitor online communications on things like Facebook, Twitter, maybe here on YouTube too, right? To sniff out people who might say something about illegal immigration, like how they shouldn't be here, and I don't know, if you enter this country illegally, you should be deported, which is fucking true. Because if you enter a country illegally, you shouldn't fucking be there, should you? Because if you enter a country illegally, you've just committed a crime. But rather than arresting them, we just put them in 5-star hotels, right? But if you say anything bad about this, well, now you can get done for it. The police can turn up to your door and arrest you. Whereas previously, they turn up to your door. There's videos of it online. They turn up to your door and they go, oh, yeah, please remove your post from Facebook and don't post anything like that again. Right? But there's nothing they can do about it, right? They could say, oh, yeah, don't please remove that post from Facebook and don't post anything like that again. And you can say, get fucked, mate. I ain't doing shit. I'll say what I want. Right? But now they can actually arrest you for it. And it's like, hang on a minute. You can arrest me for saying something that's entirely factual. You know, like illegal immigrants should be deported. If you say illegal immigrants should be deported, you can be arrested. But hang on a minute. That's true. And that's what our country should do. And it's what every other country does. So why is that now a problem? If I literally sit here and say all illegal immigrants should be deported, I can have the police at my door within 24 hours arresting me for saying it. Yet they won't fucking come and investigate if someone kicks my fucking door in and beats the fucking shit out of me. Nah. Actual fucking crimes, oh, they don't give a shit about that. You know, they're more, the police these days in this country are more obsessed with something called non-crime hate incidents. NCHIs, non-crime hate incidents. A non-crime hate incident is when you say something about foreign people, right, that's not a crime, right? You're expressing your right to freedom of speech and stuff like that. Like you say, I don't know, all illegal immigrants should be deported, or, you know, you say something bad about Muslims, you know, that's probably true, right? Or about Jewish people or whatever. Well, I don't think they give a shit if you say anything bad about Jewish people, actually, in this country. But, you know what I mean, right? And they can turn up and arrest you. And it's like, hang on a minute. That's covered by something called freedom of fucking speech, which is a universal human right. Like, it doesn't need to be put in any law. I mean, in America, they've got a law about it. You know, I think it's a Second Amendment or something like that. You know, something to do with free speech, right? It doesn't need to be put in the law. It's a fundamental, basic human right. You have the right to say what you want, when you want, about what you want, right? And if that offends anyone, well, that's on them. It's not on you. It's the same with jokes, right? People go on about, oh yeah, the offensive joke. There's no such thing as an offensive joke. A joke is a joke. If you're offended, that's on you. Right? It's not the comedian's fault that you don't like his joke. Right? It's your fault. And you should take a good hard look in the mirror and see what the fuck is wrong with you. Right? You're only supposed to blow the bloody doors off. I don't know why I always think of Michael Caine whenever I do that. You're only supposed to blow the bloody doors off. Now, of course, if you want to talk like Michael Caine and you want, right, what you have to do is pronounce Michael Caine as my cocaine, as though you're talking about this as my drugs, right? My cocaine. Not your cocaine, my cocaine. My name is Michael Caine. See? Not a lot of people know that. His real name, of course, is Maurice Micklewhite, but that's besides the point. Yes, that is his real name, Maurice Micklewhite. Yeah, fucking Google it. Fucking, I'll wait. You see, I was right. Elton John is called Reg Dwight. Yeah, oh, you don't know that, did you? Cliff Richard is Harry Webb. Gary Newman is Gary Webb. And apparently, him and Cliff Richard are somewhat related. Apparently. I'm not sure about that, though. John Wayne's real name was Marion. Yeah, John Wayne had a girl's name, Marion. Marion. No wonder he grew up tough, like a boy named Sue. That's a Johnny Cash song, by the way. But anyway, yeah. So it seems that maybe, just maybe, with these pro-Palestine people being arrested, maybe two-tier Kia has possibly slightly stopped being two-tier Kia, because usually it was the pro-Israel people that got arrested, and the pro-Palestine people got away with everything, right? And it was the pro-Israel people were like peaceful, right? You ever saw them out and about? They were all peaceful, right? They had their little chants and things and all that sort of stuff, but they were peaceful. Whereas your pro-Palestinian ones, right? They were fucking horrid, right? They were threatening, violent, intimidating people. Oh, you don't support Palestine, so I'm gonna bash your fucking head in. Fucking try it, mate. Fucking try it. I don't support fucking Palestine because there's no such fucking place. Now come on, bash my fucking head in, you fucking pro-Palestine, fucking pro-terrorist twats. Yeah? Go on then. Look how fucking tough you are when you meet me. Anyway, right? So it's about time that the police and that started arresting these people as well, right? You know. But then just recently, right? Just recently, right? I don't know if you saw it on the internet, you know, maybe you saw it, maybe you didn't, right? There was a Labour politician who basically, in full view of the public, called for people to have their throats slit. It got away with that. Yeah, it got away with it. Oh, he probably didn't mean it exactly that way. I don't give a fuck whether he meant it exactly that way. He fucking said it. And if I fucking said it about anyone else, I'd be fucking in prison right now. Doesn't matter whether I meant it exactly that way at all. Right? I'd still be in fucking prison right now if I said it about anyone else. I don't know, like I'm calling for Keir Starmer or fucking pro-Palestinian people to have their fucking throats slit or something, right? Fucking, I'd be in prison before you could say boo, right? I'd be in prison before you could say free Palestine. I mean, I would. I mean, anyone in England would fucking agree with me. I would, wouldn't I? Yeah, we all would. Right? But no, because he's a Labour politician and he was saying it about people that he didn't like, right? The people that we're all not meant to like, you know, the so-called far right, right? Oh no, he gets away with it. Yeah, if I said it about the far left, I'd be in prison right now. I wouldn't be making this video. I really would, right? It's absolutely fucking ridiculous, right? So, in many ways, he's still two-tier Keir Starmer. But then in other ways, he's not. But then again, that does beg the question. The police who arrested these pro-Palestinian people, right? Did they arrest them on Keir Starmer's orders? Or did they arrest them because they're a bunch of fucking dickheads? Not the police, the pro-Palestinian supporters. I mean, the police are a bunch of dickheads anyway. But I mean, you know, ignoring that, right? Did they arrest them for being dickheads? Or did they arrest them on the orders of Keir Starmer? And if they arrested them on the orders of Keir Starmer, then that means that Keir Starmer is now finally starting to realise that the fucking great British public want to get rid of these fucking pro-Palestinian supporters, right? And don't like them because they're supporting fucking terrorism, which you're not supposed to do in this country, because if you support terrorism, you're essentially marked as a terrorist. However, in other news, more light-hearted news, more friendly news, more good news, definitely good news, it seems that a wonderful gentleman that we all know and that I've spoken about on several occasions by the name of Tommy Robinson may possibly be out of prison. Finally. And I expect another big gathering in London soon with hundreds of thousands of people turning up and all that sort of thing. And that would be brilliant. I wish I could be there. I'm sure many of the YouTube citizen journalists will be there, you know, like Maya Tusi and people like that, you know. And I'm sure maybe Paul Thorpe will be there. If you're not a fan of Paul Thorpe, if you're not subscribed to Paul Thorpe, go and subscribe to Paul Thorpe. If you're not subscribed to my R2C, go and subscribe to my R2C. Go and subscribe to my R2C. Sorry, I didn't want to look threatening there, but I really did. In fact, I didn't look threatening at all, did I? Go and support my R2C. Looks like I'm constipated. Go and support my R2C. But anyway, We've had some weird fucking things going on in this country recently. I'd love to know any of my American viewers. How are things going? Motherfucker! You guys hear that? That was my phone going off. Fucking hell! I thought someone took a shot at me. Fucking hell! I forgot that my text message tone is a fucking gunshot. Bloody hell! Anyway, yeah, my American viewers. I'd like to know from my American viewers, because I have a few American viewers. How are things going on over there with Donald Trump in charge? Because obviously Donald Trump, well, he's been doing what he can to sort the country out. You know, I mean, you know, his first executive order was, you know, there's only two genders, male and female. Boom, mic drop. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Fucking well done, Donald Trump. I knew that if Donald Trump won, and I knew Donald Trump was going to win. I know that, you know, when Donald Trump won, not if, that few things were going to fucking change. You know, apparently he's sorting the border out. You know, you know, especially the southern border. And I've heard. I mean, American viewers tell me if this is right or not. He fired the guy that was in charge of the border people. I don't know whether that was Mayorkas or the other one. I think both of them are fired, actually. The one in charge of Homeland Security and the one in charge of Border Control. One of them was Mayorkas. And he's a fucking moron. Wouldn't trust that prick as far as I could throw him, and I couldn't throw him very far. Depends how heavy he is, I suppose. I live on the second floor of a building, and if I ever met him, he'd take a trip down to the car park the quick way. Hey, that's not a threat. I didn't say I was going to do anything. And that leads me lastly on to that, you see, right? Threats. When you make threats, you know, like I'll fucking kill you, right? In this country, I don't know about other countries, you know, like America or anything like that. You know, maybe my American viewers and any other country viewers can tell me, right? In this country, we have a law against making threats, right? If I say, you know, do this or I'll smash your face in, I can get done for it because I'm making a threat. But if I say do this or you'll get your face smashed in, that's not a threat, you see, because I'm not saying I'm going to do it, right? He could do it, or he could do it, or he could do it, or that woman over there in the corner could do it, right? Right? Stop being a knobhead or you'll go through that window. That one back there, right? Doesn't mean I'm going to put you through it, you see? So there's a difference in this country between a threat and an implied threat. And if you choose your words carefully, you can't get done. And I choose my words carefully. I'm very careful not to make actual threats. You know, I don't say to people, you know, I'll smash your face in. I'll kick your fucking head in, mate. You'll fucking start. Look at me trying to be threatening. I'm the least threatening fucking person you've ever seen. You fucking starting? Yeah. Yeah, you fucking starting? Come on then. Fucking give it a go, son. That's about as least threatening as you can fucking be, innit? Right? But I don't need to be threatening because people know my reputation. I have a reputation for not taking any fucking shit. And I don't need to be like, yeah, well, fucking come on then, all that sort of stuff. Right? You piss me off, you fucking know about it. Other than that, I'm a happy-go-lucky, very friendly guy. As you all know, because you watch my videos and you're watching this live stream and you're wondering what the fuck I'm talking about. I've been talking for 19 minutes about absolute bollocks. Hey, maybe this will become one of my random bollocks series. But anyway, right, let's move on to a couple of things to do with myself, right? Now that I've talked about all the political shit and stuff like that. A few things to do with myself. I don't know if anyone can notice from this camera, I don't fucking know. I have a new laptop. Yeah, my last one tanked. So having to re-download everything and all that sort of stuff, you know. So for those of you who might be watching this who are thinking, you know, where's this Command and Conquer Tiberian Sun videos and why hasn't he finished Freelancer yet and so on and so forth, you know, when's his next Generals video, you know, Command and Conquer Generals video, you know, whether it be one for the campaign or like playing online or something like that. Well, I mean, I've got to re-get all that stuff again because new laptop. However, here's a question for all of you, right? And maybe you can help me, because I mean, I'm a technical whiz when it comes to computers. I fix them for a living, right? But I have a small problem. See, I have something down here. I have something down here. Sorry, I do apologize. That sounded a bit wrong, didn't it? I have something down here. Oh, God, I went off the screen there. I have something down here. Right? I have this. A black box. Covered in dust, it seems. It's been under my computer for quite some time. I have this. And let me get the fucking thing up. Oh, shit. There we go. Right. I have this, which you can't quite see properly. Right? I have this. This is a hard drive caddy. Right? It's a laptop hard drive, which I'll probably just ruin by putting my fingers on the bottom of it. But I think because it's sealed, it won't fucking matter. Right? The hard drive goes in the caddy like that. Boom. And then you put the cover on, so it doesn't get all dusty and shit. There we go. Right? Now, I can plug that into my laptop. Into this laptop. This one right here. Right? Now, when I plug it in, the only option it gives me is to format the hard drive, which will wipe it completely. Now, eventually, I might want to do that. But first, I want to get the stuff off it onto this laptop. But it doesn't give me that option. So I want to know, for anyone out there who knows how to use one of these fucking things, how do I get it to recognize the hard drive as a hard drive, get the shit off it, before I format the fucker and wipe the whole thing? Because all my laptop wants me to do is wipe it. And I don't want to do that yet. I want the stuff off it first. And then I'll wipe it and I'll use it as a secondary hard drive, like an external one, because I can just plug this into my laptop and use it as an external hard drive. Fine, fair enough, right? But I want the stuff off it before I wipe it. Now, what option is not available for me, or what am I not doing, or whatever, that makes this allow me to take the shit off it before I wipe it? Because it's fucking bugging the hell out of me, because nothing I try will fucking work. It still just goes, you need to format your hard drive. I don't want to format the hard drive because that will fucking empty it, you fucking stupid laptop. I want the stuff from it. Now, the hard drive, for those who want to know, the hard drive in the caddy at the moment is a Windows 7 hard drive. My laptop is a Windows 7 laptop. So it shouldn't be a fucking problem, should it? So what's the issue? If anyone can tell me, it'd be greatly appreciated. Because then, oh, get up there, you fucking wank shaft. Oh, it's done it again. Get up there, you swatneck. Sit. Talking to it like a fucking dog. Sit. Stay. Beg. Roll over. Anyway, if anyone can help me sort that out, that would be greatly appreciated. Oh, there's a fucking wire all over my fucking feet now. If anyone can help me sort that out, I'd be greatly appreciated. Fucking I just popped up out of nowhere then, didn't I? If anyone can help me sort that out, I'd be greatly appreciated. And then I can continue making all the game videos that I usually make without having to re-download everything. One other thing, I want some software for my camera. I don't want just a generic "here's your camera, use it" software. I want some software that like does like effects and shit like that, because this laptop doesn't come with that. Where can I get some from? I mean, there used to be ones that you could just fucking Google it, right, and find like some kind of free software that would use your camera, and you could put weird effects on and stuff like that. You know, make it look like it's raining, or you're looking over a city or something like that. Ones that I've used like on my previous YouTube and possibly earlier videos on this YouTube, right? I want some software like that, right? And you can usually get that sort of thing for free. But if I Google it these days, I can't find shit. The only ones I can find, even if I type in free, is ones I have to pay for. And I'm not paying for it. I mean, I suppose you could probably find the paid for stuff for free on something like the Pirate Bay if you can access it. But you know, I really want to at least try to do it legitimately first, if it's entirely possible. You know, some kind of camera software that has some kind of effects. If anyone can suggest one for me, that would be brilliant. Also, if anyone can suggest to me where I might online find Windows Movie Maker, not Windows Live Movie Maker, Windows Movie Maker, because that's what I use to make most of my videos, you know, my slideshows and my gameplay videos and all that sort of stuff. That's what I use, and it's not available on this computer for some reason. And on my last laptop, it also wasn't available. And so I downloaded something called Movie Maker, which is somewhat similar to Windows Movie Maker, but not entirely the same. And now I can't find that anymore to download it onto this one. Yeah. That's annoying. So I can't like make videos. I can record them, but then it'll be a massive file and I can't upload it to YouTube. You know, so if I want to record a game for like half an hour, the file was so fucking big that YouTube won't accept it. And I need to be able to then convert it to a smaller quality video without losing the quality of the video, you know, and I use something like Movie Maker to do that. And I need to be able to get it again so that I can continue to do that. I hate having to replace my laptop, I really do. But anyway, thank you all for watching. And stay tuned for some more videos coming from me very soon, whatever they might be. Fuck knows what they might be at the moment. Might not be very much gaming at the moment because of obviously things missing that I really need to get again, if anyone can help me with that. Might be a few more videos like this. Might be some pre-recorded ones if I can work out how to use this fucking camera or get some camera software that's better or anything like that. Otherwise, it might be live streams. Until then, I've got one or two in mind and one or two thinking of for the far future that I need to do a bit more research for. You know, like I did for my Israel-Palestine video not too long ago. You know, I did a lot of research for that. Actually, you know, because I wanted to make sure that what I was saying was actually fucking correct. Because I didn't want to be besmirching anyone. Besmirching? I'm not sure if that's the right word, but fuck it, who cares? But anyway, yeah, I'm back, sort of, and I assume we'll be back properly soon, I hope. And until then, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in whatever the fucking next video will be. And once I start redoing, you know, start uploading game videos again, right? The intro videos are on some of the games, you know, like the intro that's on Freelancer and stuff like that. You might find that that's a bit different or something like that because I've got to redo it unless I can access my hard drive, if anyone can help me with that. Other than that, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one, whatever that will be and whenever that will be. So, yeah. End, you bastard!